second pitch back at another MLB The Show 18 franchise series. This time, Clayton Kershaw's pitching. Let's get it. Last time he won. Everybody's good. Cody Bellinger has been hot. Let's see if Clayton can hold him to a no-hitter.
MLB The Show.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Striding forward now, Chris Taylor. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
That's the pitch.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Chris Taylor with the leadoff home run.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Corey Seager hasn't been doing so hot lately.
Here's Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, this guy was really good in his last one. How about he picked up career win number 150? That's not an easy thing to do. He'd like nothing more than have a good one today and get number 151 in the book.
0-2, the count to Maben now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and the ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Martin Prado now looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count to Martin Prado. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Grounded up the first baseline. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Justin Turner.
A bouncer up the middle. To his left, Rojas. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's a defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
Flying toward right center.
Yes.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Yasiel Puig stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one.
Ooh, okay.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Hit hard down the line.
Oh, come on.
A foul ball. And
Let's see how close this was. Oh my gosh. They really did want us to get a base hit. This ball fixers.
Kemp, the runner at first with 2 gone. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
That's one.
Kemp rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, and they now lead by 2.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. And he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. Takes this the other way to right. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Let's go.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hit in the air down the left field line. Dietrich sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll... First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-0 on the way. Out.
I'll be right back. Alright, let's go.
Side 3-0 now.
I'm gonna take a little break.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Everything has to go in the zone right now.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Got one?
Puig is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth, catcher.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth,
Up next from Miami, Derek Dietrich. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
So like this.
Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 1. Digging in to try it again, Theodore Hagan. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Justin Turner, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
And that misses for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And that'll be the 2nd out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Wow.
Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. We played 2.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the long wait.
2.5. It's now 4-0 LA. Now at the plate, Tim Conway, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Taylor is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Now the pitch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Grounded down the third baseline, and the Marlins had their first hit of the game. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dan Straley. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Now a bunt attempt here. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. In now is Yasiel Puig as we begin the top of the fourth.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ready for another chance? Yasmani Grandal. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Good changeup, just missed inside. Bases are empty, one man out.
Crush it out of the park. Is it possible?
And he misses 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
I didn't go.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. The 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Clayton Kershaw. He singled his last time up. The pitch. Lays off 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Conway is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ready now, Cameron Maybin. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Struck him out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Rojas. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Count still at 1-2.
Come on.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Clayton.
Kershaw gets the sign. First pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A ball and 2 strikes.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fast.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Ready once again, Chris Taylor. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Here's Corey Seager. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Ready for another shot now. Theodore Hagan. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes.
Way out of there.
And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box, Justin Turner, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Middle of the night here in Miami. Here's Starlin Castro. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, but they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Grounded to third. Turner's got it. And there's 1 away. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
End it.
Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Derek Dietrich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Dietrich, 28 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Miami. Severino Gonzalez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 48, Severino.
Riding in once again, Matt Kemp. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's a swing and a ground ball hit to Prado at third. Throw to first. Gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. In now is Yasiel Puig. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left.
Easy out.
Dietrich is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Number 9.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 home. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Conway looks up. Gone!
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Standing in now, Clayton Kershaw. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Conway. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. On to the box. Ready for another chance. Tim Conway will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Come on.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Digging in to try it again, Brian Anderson. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Johnny Giavotella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 72.
Here's a high pop-up. Bellinger is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Cameron Maybin. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a pop-up now. Kershaw is there, and the side is... Brian Ellington enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Taylor. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Line towards center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Taylor gets his lead at first, nobody out. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Here comes another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Still 2-2. Fastball.
Oh, you
right
serious?
back to the
Come
mound.
on, man.
There's one on to first to complete the double play. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Theodore Hagen.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
6 runs, 11 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes. Ready for another shot now, Miguel Rojas. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Taylor will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman number 14.
Martin Prado now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. And there's out number 2.
The batter number 13.
Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Cody Bellinger. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
First baseman number 35.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Dietrich going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. This one's down to third. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. And now is Yasiel Puig. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Ready now for the Marlins, JT Realmuto. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Come on.
And he'll try to get him fishing. And it's back to even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Derek Dietrich is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready once again, Tim Conway. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Little chopper back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Miami down in order. They still find themselves. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Yunel Escobar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Yunel Escobar.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Maben is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Adding Taylor to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Into the box now, Theodore Hagen as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Dietrich is there, and it's a very quick inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 46.
Leading off the inning, Brian Anderson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The bottom of the 9th inning for the Marlins. First baseman, Brian Anderson.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, Debo, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position. Anderson at third. Holiday stands at second. No outs. 2-0 now. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Miguel Rojas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he pops it up. Hagan ranging into shallow right. 2 down. Martin Prado now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and 1 strike. Second and third, 2 away. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Miami down to their last strike.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clayton Kershaw earns win number 7 on the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
All right, on to the next game.
Here now is our final line score tonight.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the National League West, the Dodgers combined for a 4-hitter as they manhandled the Marlins 6-0. The Brewers combined for 10 hits as a team as they got a road win against Arizona 4-1. The San Francisco Giants put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 10-5. The Cubbies launched 3 home runs as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-3. The Washington Nationals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 3-2. The Mets finished off a 2-game sweep as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 4-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Pittsburgh Pirates combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 3-0. The Oakland Athletics totaled 11 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-3. The Phillies completed a short 2-game sweep as they beat the O's in Baltimore 4-0. The Tigers racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 8-4. The Kansas City Royals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 4-0. The Minnesota Twins got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 7-4. Jim Johnson collected win number 2 on the year as the Angels disposed of Houston 3-2. The Texas Rangers sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 7-5. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Well, that's going to be it for today. See y'all later.